We're at St. Louis Cemetery number 1 in New Orleans. So I'm going to just do a walking tour on video, but I'm not going to talk too much out of respect for the dead. But this is where the Voodoo Queen is buried. So I've not been to this neighborhood. Not that I know of anyway. I did see some places I saw on the way. Oh, there must be a police station. That's where all the police are hiding at, eating donuts. Right, onwards. Turns out there was a $50 mug tax. Whoa. So we came to cemetery number 2. This one's closed. So which is a shame because like it looks pretty awesome. You know, but hey, there's one up the road from where we're staying. I just wanted to walk around because it's so different to our culture. So, but yeah, we'll find one. St. Roche's Cemetery number 2. So the first one we've been able to walk into. So let's have a look because these places are amazing. Look at that. Beautiful. So they put them in a wall as well. World War II veteran. It's beautiful. So it's so hot here. What they do is they literally put these, undo these things here, and this whole thing comes out, and then they put their relatives and family in, and they actually turn to dust. So some of these you think, oh, how can that have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in it? And you know, but they're family ones. The booze, that's amazing, and the hearties and stuff. But they actually literally turn to dust, the whole thing. So this is quite different from our culture. Doesn't matter your religion, these places are pretty humbling. So they literally have them all in the walls surrounding the graveyard as well. So the walls are really thick. So, and then these huge tombs, and then like these lovely images of the people that have passed, so you can see who's actually in there. I think that's really sweet. Rather than just a gravestone, imagining, you know, who's in there. I mean, she passed in 66 and he passed in 73. Sealed forever, so no one else is going in there. It says sealed forever at the bottom. Beautiful mosaic. It was blessed by Pope Paul VI. That mosaic there. Oh. That's cool. It's really well tended. So it's like approaching Halloween month, and I've just lost a foodie girl in a cemetery. Sounds like the start of a horror film. Oh, there she is. Captain William P. King. What a dashing fellow. Yeah, a lot of army veterans in here. So this is a really nice, really well tended graveyard. Whereas some of the ones we've seen are not being allowed into. That have like voodoo connections and stuff like that. Have been vandalised apparently. So look at all these fresh flowers. What a cultural difference to us. Oh, she looks like a sweet lady. Passed in 2004. There's like, you know, that's a few years ago. People are still, you know, keeping their, you know, their relatives' memories alive, and you know, popping flowers and cards and stuff. Yeah, this is crazy. Alright, I'm going to wrap up here. There's another one across the road, so I may carry on if it looks much different. So, because they're pretty huge, but then New Orleans is a huge place, a huge city, so lots of population. So I'm going to wrap this one up, and but I might carry on over the road if there's something interesting. So yeah, I will video this one because this is St. Roach's Campo Santo, but it does look different because it's got a chapel in it. So St. Joan of Arc Mausoleum. Okay. So yeah, this is pretty mad. There's Joan of Arc there, and then this huge little chapel. Huge little chapel. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, these ones are a lot more packed in. These are a really old one. The front bit's broken, so you can just see the bricks. It's mad that they, if they needed to, the family could unbrick that and then put someone else in and then brick it up again. But wow. Oh, there's some older ones. Whoop. I love that, the fact that I just tripped over the edge of that and then looked down. It says perpetual care. I was careless in that. So they did try and warn me, but I didn't listen. Yeah, there's some really old ones here. Oh, this is cool. (1877) 1919. That's a shame, there's no windows in it. There's a bell though, some pretty cool gargoyles up there. National Shrine of St. Roche, patron saint of miraculous cures. I wonder if they'll cure my dodgy stomach I've got today. But yeah, I know this isn't food related or anything like that, but this is culture, man. We're in New Orleans, and everything's so different. I mean, that's kind of norm for Brits, but all these raised tombs, and you can see they're literally just enough to slide a, you know, your deceased in, and then yeah, and it's crazy because I don't know how long it takes for the body to break down, but it's so it's a way of burying people, but they're more or less cremated without fire, so the heat literally turns them to dust, which is mad. I mean, that's pretty mad. This big one here. See, what do you need? Step ladders to get up. Put someone in one of the top ones. That's pretty high. That's weird. For me, it's weird anyway. I've never seen anything like that. Incorporated 1877. That's pretty old. Oh. Oh, there you go. There's your answer. How you get up to the top ones. This wacky little trolley, look. But that's in some things. Right. I think that's enough walking around graveyards. There's Jesus, look. There you go. Someone just chilling, I don't know who that is. So, oh, a sundial. So what's it saying? 3 o'clock. It's nearly 4. Oh no, it's 1, 2. Yeah, so it's about an hour out, but it's daylight savings time, isn't it? Oh look, there's a strange person over there waving at me. Or should you wave back at people in graveyards? I suppose if it's a hairy foodie go, you should, but I don't know. It'd be weird if she turned up behind me right this second and it wasn't her. Some doppelganger. So yeah, I'm glad that we got to do this finally, because we went to 2 and they were closed, but these are so much nicer than the 2 we went to anyway. The ones we couldn't get into were really old, but obviously they were closed to protect them. I mean, that's, even the gatehouses are pretty cool. Yeah. Right. Okay, I'm going to sign out. So there you go. Established 1875 Catholic cemetery. Boom. See you later.